a world, what a time to be alive. We have Kanye dropping like this. Do me a favor, rate the song.
That's such a weighted question.
No, rate the song. 1 through 10. Rate it.
HH, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Production value. Production value alone, smash. I'll rate it 8.
Production got to be like a 9. Lyrics.
Solid 8. Solid 8. Lyrics, I mean, feel like I'm stuck in a matrix. Where the fuck's my nitrous? Yes, I am a cuck. I like when people fuck my bitch. I don't know how he made it sonically appealing.
It makes no sense.
Because I don't like anything he said.
At all. Let's get that straight.
First 4 bars alone. I don't like anything he said. He said something about they won't let him see his kids.
Yeah. They're good. Probably good at this point. The way you're acting.
Let's talk about quality and of the substance of the lyrics, right? First bar, people won't let you see your kids. Second bar, I forget.
They froze his bank accounts. Third bar, where the fuck's my nitrous? Fourth bar, yes, I'm a cuck. I like when people fuck my bitch.
That's the first 4 bars of the song. I didn't like none of that. I ain't like nothing he had to say. Yet somehow it goes.
Somehow I'm tapping my foot. Like
somehow it's stuck in my fucking head all day. All I'm thinking is, oh my nigga, it's Nazi nigga. I can't be in the grocery store.
Yo, he got to be a CIA operative at this point because this shit don't make no sense. It's some MK Ultra mind control shit.
Bro, he's like created a new genre. He really has, of like accidental bops. A new genre of like things that shouldn't be said. It is CIA rap.
It has to be.
It's CIA rap.
Like they're just testing it.
It's fucking.
Let's talk about giving your cousin head. We'll do that one first.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like all the topics are like shit. I don't like nothing he's saying
at all.
Yeah, somehow the beat is fucking cold.
The drop,
the drop in that joint, the drop in the HH joint is just like.
And then he had the chant. Like when there was like the choir and we got involved.
Look, he's got me fucking. I'm discombobulated, dude.
It's so how do I want to say it? Polarizing. I don't know. Captivating. It's captivating.
You don't have words to do it justice. They haven't been invented yet. Like
it's like I want to hear it, but I don't want to sing it.
You can't sing it. You especially can't. Blonde hair, blue eyes. You can't fucking sing.
Right? Fuck no. That's the crazy part. They were out in Thailand. I seen the video. They were at the bar. Everyone at the bar was doing it. I'm like, yo, all right. Now
doing the salute.
Yes.
He had a bunch of black models and actresses or actors like in the video
doing it.
Yeah, just saying it, not doing the salute.
Right.
We're just like marching, standing in a choreographed fucking.
Yo,
it's pretty wild. I mean,
it is.
It's just wild that it does kind of go like it is kind of a bop. It's just like the words themselves aren't a bop.
No, watching somebody fuck your bitch is crazy.
What the
like to like it? Like
I love it.
I never understood that. Like
listen. I can like even if I don't understand, like even if I don't agree with motherfuckers' kinks, I can understand them sometimes.
Yeah, like
I don't understand liking to see your bitch get fucked.
No, I don't know what you get out of that. I have no idea how that's like. I mean, like at that point, you might as well just look at porn on your phone or something.
Because like imagine
you're watching a live action at that point of your girl.
Nah, I'm cool. Unless you got like ED or something like that. You know, like imagine if like
I can't do it. Yeah, like, it's physically impossible.
Like would you hit somebody's wife if they asked you on some like
I physically can't
do it. Like, yo, I can't, but I love my wife and like this is what she wants and I want her to be happy. Could you please smash my wife?
In front of him. Like he has to watch? Because I'll be honest with my maybe yeah. like can I just record it and send it to you?
I mean if he's not in the room, it's most men, I think, are
what's he look like?
Say yeah, if they're like single, you know.
What's he look like?
That's the man.
Yeah, is he like?
It's
what's his build?
It's Will Smith.
Will can stay. Will can stay.
So you're. It's a yes.
Well, it's depending.
If Will asks you like, yo, please,
it's depending.
Please, I need you to slay Jada for me. Please.
If it's like a who's a creepy ass old like a Hugh Hefner? If he was still no, he can't watch. He can't watch
because he creeps you.
Because he's trafficking.
It'd be hard to keep a stiffy with Hugh watch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Speaking of such, Diddy trial going on right now.
It's pretty crazy.
Diddy and Cassie details are coming out. The discovery, and I say that because I heard in one of the proceedings that during the freak offs, like while the escorts would be hitting Cassie, he would perform oral sex on them.
See, that's why you gotta be careful who you let in the room.
Yeah, that's why I bring it up.
There's certain people you can't let in the room, man.
This wasn't part of the deal.
Yeah, right.
This wasn't part of the agreement.
Feeling a little courageous doing that. That's pretty wild.
And then I don't want to get too loose on YouTube, but like this is just direct quotes from the court document. So basically, like they said that he would choreograph. He choreographed
her in a pool of baby oil.
A movie with her in a pool of baby oil.
Yeah, and she had like a sex costume on while doing it, but like said he choreographed is a crazy choice.
Some motherfucker thought he was Martin Scorsese.
I bet he was getting mad and shit. Like, no, like this. And then you got
no, it's all wrong. Yeah. Cut.
It's drop, then shake. Not shake and drop. What are you?
You're going gook. I need you to go gawk gawk.
And 1 and 2 and just like this now. Suck his dick now. In a pool of baby oil.
You're a freakographer?
Yeah, that's what it is.
You're a freakographer?
Freak the fuck out, dude.
Thought he was Spike Lee back behind the lens. Saw some like, oh, this is brilliant. You're a tiger.
Yo.
All right.
Yes, it's giving. Yo.
So then, but what pissed me off though is that they said that like she was describing the movies and shit. Like she was like, yeah, Act 1 would be like masturbation.
With
so,
the
like,
escort, not
with the escort.
Yeah.
So like she's like, yeah, we would look at each other. But then they said that like the escort would get paid less if they came without permission. How the fuck you gonna make me masturbate looking at Cassie, prime Cassie, masturbate, and then say, yeah, I'm paying you less if you bust? That's fucking sick. That's one of the sickest parts of like the whole shit. He's fucking sadistic. Yo, you gotta stare at one of the baddest bitches on the planet, but don't bust.
That's crazy.
Type shit was bro on.
That's 50 grand off this. You just lost 50 grand for not in there.
Was really freaked out.
That's
said that she said he used to make her call him Pop Pop, which was what she called her grandfather.
That's where I'm like, all right, I don't, that's not illegal, but lock him up for good.
Put him under the jail.
Pop Pop is crazy work.
It is nuts.
Please Pop Pop. Yeah.
It's a different level of freak. Because we were talking about it last episode where I was like, with this, you're freaky until proven innocent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like when you're doing something that's like accusations that are like certain level of freak, I just reserve judgment because it's like I need to know how freaky this motherfucker will get.
Yeah, right.
Now, as this is coming out, that's why I feel that way.
It's nothing off the table.
I don't know how freaky this motherfucker's gonna get.
No,
this is just one story and one human.
The crazy thing is, and they said when the Cassie and the escort would look at each other while masturbating, she would start describing his penis to Diddy. Like,
describing what she sees.
Again, as a cuck, how do you get off on that? Like, you're gay. Like,
let's just call it what it is.
It's fucking gay.
Let's just call it what it is. It's gay.
It's bulging, Sean. It's looking at me. Like, how did that conversation even go?
Just describing what she sees is what she said. So, like, she's like, I'm looking at him, stroking his fat. Like, all right, you got an audio book?
Right.
The freak off comes on Kindle? I get this freak off narrated by Cassie Ventura on like, what are we doing?
It's got a curvature to it. Come on.
Then she's like, Act 1 would be that. It would lead to Act 2, intercourse. And I'm like, wait, she's describing multiple movies, not just the baby oil movie.
Right.
Like his choreography, the routine was the same every movie. Act 1, stare at each other.
Right.
Describe it to me. Let me chew him real quick.
Yeah, right.
Let me come in.
And then y'all fuck.
What?
Oh my God.
And another thing, back to the Kanye thing too. This might be a little too far. I don't know. I don't care anymore. Because if you can fucking make a song about chewing your cousin and you can say how Hitler, like, I can say whatever I want, right?
Right.
One problem that I don't feel like I heard anybody speak on with the Kanye shit, it's sick no matter how you look at it, right? Yeah. Or, but I heard a lot of people defending him and being like,
Wait, him sucking his cousin dick or the Hitler stuff? Because
they're
both
the cousin shit.
Okay.
No one's defending the Hitler shit.
Right. Except for us, of course.
It just goes.
We said it was an 8 out of 10 and shit. We just said it was a universal banger.
No, but I seen like a lot of celebrities and rappers and actors, and they were tweeting about it when he made the song, and we're like, well, good for him.
Right.
Sexual abuse is like,
people should learn about this and get educated.
Males especially don't talk about it, and it happens in the community a lot, and it does. And people should talk about it. And if you need help, find someone you could talk to and like get it out for you. But it sounds to me that this man was the abuser.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't the abusee.
Yeah.
Like, there was a 4 to 6 year age difference.
Reading.
The reason I bring it up, and I won't bring it up no more, I hope, but if he was 4 to 6 years older, why was he doing the sucking? Like, that's a different level of freak. That's all I'm saying. Like, you would think when you heard the story, if you're Dave Blunts and I'm Ye, and I'm telling you the story, you would think, right, that it would be like, yeah, I used to make him chew me.
He would force some pleasure, right?
Yeah, because, like, he was 6 and I was 12 and I used to make him chew me. You would think, right? But he was also, I used to make him let me chew him. Like, it's already bad enough.
Yeah,
that's what I mean about freaky until proven innocent.
Yeah.
Because most times it just gets freakier. The more you think about it, it just gets freakier, and these freaks just don't stop. Now he's like, I like to put my ear to the door to feel a rush.
Yeah.
And Dave Blunt's is like, oh, I got a bar for that.
It all makes sense now. It all makes sense. Yes, I am a cuck. It all started with him. You know,
he wants to be Diddy. He's expressed his admiration for Diddy a lot, and I always said he do not mean musically.
No, he doesn't. No, not production wise, not nothing.
You could say business. He means like business wise.
No.
Like, sure, maybe.
No, Yeezy was more of a brand, and
This motherfucker's the first person to get RICO'd by himself, like Dave Chappelle said, and he's also the first person to reverse traffic.
Right. Yeah,
he reverse trafficked her.
It's like,
and probably many other people.
It's like Kanye almost did like a reverse rape. Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
What's going on with our goats?
Y'all are way too freaked the fuck out,
bro.
It's
too freaky.
Like
I can't even fathom.
You like the pain type shit. One thing I do feel really bad about with this Diddy shit, dude. Like, bro, you're fucked up.
No, I'm not fucked up. They're fucked up.
They are fucked up.
I want to see my wife get railed.
Yo.
And then he said when he's not in the room, I put my ear to the door to feel a rush. Feel a fucking rush. What does that mean? What's happening? That he needs to do that to feel a rush.
To feel a rush.
People get on roller coasters. Like, there's so many other things you could do.
Bungee jump, you know what I mean? You know, anything.
Anything.
Putting your ear to the door.
Who do you think had more yay freak offs, Kim or Bianca?
Give me Amber Rose over both. Mm-hmm. You could, with the bald head. She was in there bullying shit.
And
I know
she was like a little bit less established at the time, so I feel like easier to manipulate.
Just like Cassie.
Dangle stardom. Did you ever hear her talk about how they met?
Who, Amber and Kanye?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Well, I guess, like, she was like stripping and shit.
Right.
And I guess he like seen her online or in some music video or something, and he like hit her up and was like, hey, I want you to be in this music video. So he like flew her out, and then like she said she like followed him around for like 2 days, and he just was like doing shit. You know what I mean? And she'd be like, yo, are we gonna like shoot the video? And you're like, no, like we're just gonna go do this. We'll go like shopping and shit. So
what the fuck?
She's like, I only brought clothes for like 1 day.
Yeah.
So he's like, don't even worry about it. It'll like take you shopping and shit. So then like for like 2 or 3 days, she said that like she was just like there, and like they never shot the video, and then
just ended up being together. Just bought his relationship, basically.
He definitely did.
Yeah, I mean, like, pretty much.
It was
like,
fucking weird the way it was on Club Shay Shay, I think, that she was talking about it, but
damn.
Yeah, shit like that is just fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, it is.
And it makes you think, like, damn, it's definitely not too far off.
Up Diddy's alley. Or down. Yeah. Whatever way he likes, apparently. Up and down.
Power. Where the fuck did my phone go?
It's like some crazy...
Some nut shit.
Yeah, you are on some wallow shit.
Yeah.
Well, keep it rolling.
What else happened?
So I'm thinking, like, one thing I do feel bad about, though, is that, like, yo, Cassie's pregnant as shit on the stand.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
And I heard a conspiracy, I don't know how true it might have been, that they were saying that the Diddy defense was trying to keep her up there as much as possible so she would go into labor and they could declare a mistrial.
Damn, that's fucked. Yo, and I was just about to say, too, defense lawyers are so fucking vindictive.
Oh,
and
yeah.
sadistic, dude.
Yeah.
They'll take, like, a fucking, child, a fucking adolescent victim, and like go up there and tear their story to shreds, and like
that's what they just
knowing
do, right?
It's the truth, like they know it's probably the truth.
Oh yeah,
and they go in there and fucking be like, hey, well, you said he picked you up at 11:47.
So why'd you go back then? Like, so why'd you go back?
Why didn't you tell anybody?
People be like, oh, she could have just got up and left. Like, bro,
yeah.
Can we just talk about this? Man was talking about blowing up Kid Cudi's car,
right?
Like, you know how powerful this bull is. Like,
come on, bro.
Man, she was 19 when she met him to begin with. Like, it's pretty crazy.
That's some like I have minions type shit level. Like,
right.
That's some like how kids movies be having like the two stupid minions.
Yeah,
like and they always fuck it up.
The two grunts.
And he's like, all right, boys, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go find Scott Miss Cuddy, and you're gonna put this bomb underneath his car.
I'm like them cocktail, eh?
You gotta hide in those bushes, and when he comes out, you press this button, not that button, this button.
Because if you push the other button, something bad's gonna happen to you. I'm like, oh, okay, boss, we won't mess it up.
As soon as Kid Cudi walks out, he's standing by the car. He's like looking like,
Which button do we press again? That's exactly how it be.
It's all smoky and shit.
Boss is gonna kill us.
That's the type of shit. That's the type of villain shit that is. Blowing up somebody's car is next level villain type shit.
They said he was real shook of Suge Knight though. They were saying Cassie recalled a time when they were on some freaky shit, and then they said Suge Knight was having dinner at a restaurant like 2 blocks down from their crib, and they just got up and laughed quick as fuck. I'm like, yeah, it's scared.
Let me
Take the Catwoman suit on.
Yo,
Had her in a Catwoman suit type shit on some Dwight Howard shit.
I hate it, man.
Wasn't Dwight getting into some kinky ass shit too?
Dwight wasn't some kinky shit, and his girl went on Club Shay Shay too, and she was just like, no, she didn't go on Club Shay Shay. She went on Cam Newton's.
Yeah, she was a little more. I feel like if she went on the Shannon's, they would have to cut that shit out for his program. Yeah. He'd be trying like he got this clean image too, but I don't know. We know what Ung gets into.
I'm Michelle. That's my Michelle. We talking about that too. Freaked out.
Yes, you do. She was saying that they would get like they'd be on mushrooms and shit, right?
Who?
The white?
Yeah, she was saying they do mushrooms. She was like, I don't know if you ever seen what that dude does to you, but like, first of all, let me say, as a person who's like a casual partaker in a little bit of magic fungi, not too often, but every once in a blue moon, it's good to reset. It's good for anxiety. It gives you a nice little like mood boost, mood elevation, and it does feel great. But
it don't feel that good.
They never make me want to put on a dress and get fucked. It never happened. I never tripped that hard.
Right.
And if I did, like, I'm not calling that ball again. Like,
that's some shit you can't come back from right there. That's a trip you're not going to come back from.
Mushrooms do, contrary to what any propaganda film that they show you in school might make you think, mushrooms don't make you gay. I'm sorry, they don't. It won't turn you gay. You were gay before you got high. Like, I promise.
Yeah,
I promise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the way she was talking was just kind of, I don't know. I don't really like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep it player.
Yeah, right.
Keep it within the walls of your home, especially when you got kids involved.
Yeah.
As much as I hate my baby mom, thinks she's a piece of dirt. It's like my kids could see this one day, and they're gonna hear me just now, like she's a piece of dirt. But it's like, the details of her dirtiness doesn't need to be exposed. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The ins and outs.
Yeah,
of the
like
freak offs.
it's just no one's business at the end of the day. Like when it comes to Dwight, if he's not doing anything like illegal,
yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you're a willing participant in the fuckery,
yeah,
that's when I don't like the coming out part. I'm not.
It's not like she found out and left him right away.
Yeah, exactly. You were in the crib with the kids, still
chilling,
talking about this. This is how you're saying, like, this is how it would be every time for years.
Yeah, not having to go to work.
Exactly.
I thought Cam
getting on a reality show about it.
He's kind of corny for bringing her on and letting her just ramble. You know,
low key, I feel like he's getting kind of cornier and cornier and cornier. Like, he's always talking about who somebody's fucking.
Yeah, he is.
Why you care? What's up with the bedroom shit?
The last thing I'm wondering is, I wonder what Cam Newton thinks about this.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just weird.
At least for shit like that.
I remember he had Brittany Renner on there. I felt like he was being weird too.
Yeah.
She's just with Kevin Gates now.
Yeah, she is with Kevin Gates.
Strange couple.
It is. That is strange. I think if anybody, I think fucking Kevin Gates' song should be banned. He be on there way too fucking horny.
Yeah, he does.
The thing where he was on his Ruby Rose shit. We talked about it last time a little bit, but it's like, bro, ban that
all in your stomach.
Like, ban that
all in your stomach. And she was young as shit at the time too, which is just like, all right.
It's like, bro, ban that. Ban that son. Do you think the Kanye shit should be taken down from platforms though? Yeah, like
I'm gonna say no, just for the simple fact that when bro hit the, I can't even call him bro no more. When freaky ass hit the she wanna fuck in Japan, I went home in Japan, and then the choir came in on the that shit was beautiful.
See, I think the exact opposite. I think it should be banned. Not like messaging. You gotta let people, deal with the backlash for the dumb shit they do and say. Yeah. But I feel like it's like that. It's too good.
That's what I'm saying.
It should be banned.
That's why it's banned, because it's too fire.
It should be banned because the production's too good. It is a little too catchy. We're gonna come on silent day and it's just a whole skin.
I understand. It don't need to be the hook.
Yeah.
It don't need to be the hook. It could have been a bridge.
Yeah.
But like the way he did it on the little ad lib with the choir, I don't know, man. It is too beautiful. It's really beautiful. That's why I don't think they can ban it.
Yeah.
It's like, regardless of the messaging, it's so artistic.
It's crazy.
Production value is through the roof.
It's crazy because there's just I just feel like thousands of songs. Like you can't you can't put a restriction on one thing.
No, if
Because
we're gonna let Cousins Giving Head go,
we got to start with all the country songs that said the N word.
I mean, all that you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. Let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
One thing the song said when he was like, he was talking about freezing his bank account. You know what made me think though? Like, they never froze Jeff Epstein's bank account.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
I think people were too scared of Jeff. That's why you see like Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff was up there a little high.
Yeah, that's why you see Jeff going and Diddy still on trial.
He was like one of the final bosses. Like,
yeah, Jeff had too much dirt on too many people that were too.
They had to get
influential.
Him
Yeah,
no shot.
I'm not even bullshit. Like I'm not. This is. I don't even think this should be considered like conspiracy talk, tinfoil hat shit. Like it's pretty logical and reasonable to know
that they killed Jeff Epstein. Like,
yeah, 100%.
No, I don't think it's a conspiracy.
And there's so many. Like the reason we'll never know who did it is because there's so many suspects.
Absolutely.
There's so many people, dude. And people can be in denial if they want. I don't give a fuck if it's because I don't care why you subconsciously don't want to believe it. If you don't believe it, the motherfucker had an island and a hoard of wealth that no one can truly explain.
Right. Yeah.
People can't truly explain how he got this like empire of wealth. Like they're like, oh, you could follow a little bit of the trail.
Yeah, but we're talking about a lot of it.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, dude. The FBI director. There's just so many people that got like pushed out of their position, resigned from their position, fucking killed.
Right.
Like there's so many people. A revolving door. And the FBI director that got he was in Trump's cabinet the first time.
I know you're talking about.
And he ended up I forget his last name. Damn. Him.
Yeah.
Corrupt as hell. Like it's just so many people that got caught covering up for Bull, or so much things that connect them to Bull.
Yeah.
There's no way. He had a fucking spot at the Oscars, the Emmys.
Right.
Ellen was like doing her monologue and like gave him a shout out on the fucking who is he?
She's a little strange too, though.
The weirdest part is that during that little speech, it's fucking weird. The whole like bit was about getting pizza.
Yeah.
And she's like, yo, who wants to order pizza? And she's like, Jeff, you want to put it on some pizza? And then he's like, yeah, I'll put it on. And then she's like, Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, and for those people that don't know, pizza is like a code word for the FBI, right?
They call it like pizza, like Pizzagate.
Yeah, like children.
Yeah, trafficking.
Yeah, I'm sure.
CP.
I'm sure most people know at that point, but I know the exact clip you're talking about. She's like walking up and down the aisle.
Yes,
and she's like,
she's in the crowd and she's like shouting people out. Everyone that she shouts out is like had allegations or confirmations.
Harvey Weinstein,
which she kept going back to Weinstein.
Right.
Kevin Spacey. There was somebody else, a fourth person too, that was like, okay,
yeah, real sus.
I think John Legend might have low key.
I could see that.
I think him and Kristen Teigen.
Yeah, well, even though that
we're
one
never
interview,
gonna be able to work with anybody.
Yeah, that's fine though.
I just think about it. I'm like, yo, we just called, and we're not 19 episodes in. We're not even 20 in, and we've called so many people freaks, pedos.
we burnt every bridge possible.
Because even if we don't want them on the show, because we don't want to sit with freaks, you know what I mean? We're not having freak offs. Even if we don't want them, there's some other celebrity we do want that's not a freak that won't come because they're friends with them. You know what I mean?
Because they freaked with them, right? Yeah. One time or two. And they got blackmail tape of them.
Shit.
Might get a little too specific. You seen the joint when they were asking Chrissy Teigen, what's the freakiest thing you ever did? And she was like, the Obama thing. Or she was like, the White House thing. That's what she said. She's like, what's the freakiest thing y'all ever did together? She was like, the White House thing. So what's going on? What's going on in the world, man?
Some swinger shit.
Oh, the
Barack swap.
A Barack swap is crazy.
Okay, let's back to the joint earlier about the proposition.
Yeah.
What if it was Barack? What if Barack came to you on some, hey, Soy, let me talk to you for a second. Brother, I think I like your content, and I really love your videos, and I think I have a proposition for you. What do you say? You and me, we go shoot a couple rounds of golf, tee off. We'll only do the front nine, because I know you can't handle all that. And then you go back to the room with Michelle, and you triple smash through the mattress.
I'll give you something you can handle. Here.
Triple double smash her through the mattress for me. And I want to watch the whole thing.
So you're saying if Obama asked me to put Michelle through the mattress, would I do it and let him watch?
While he's watching.
I just don't want to let him down. I think that's too much pressure.
You couldn't live up to it?
That's presidential pressure right there.
You couldn't live up to it?
No, I couldn't. Not to, that's a lot of, dude, there's a big stigma behind it. He's not going to go and tell people.
You know he's sitting there on some, judging, critiquing.
Right. That's not so good.
Strokes weak.
Yeah.
I laid it down way better than that last night. Michelle, I'll tell you.
What's the point of this? Should have did it myself.
Yeah, he's definitely not giving Diddy vibes on it. You know what I mean?
You're right.
I could see him on some swinger shit. I could see most rich people on some swinger shit. I feel like once you get a certain amount of money,
you just get bored or something.
Orgasms hit different.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like. Because all they be doing is wild shit.
Yeah, they be drugged up.
Louis C.K., we ain't forget about you, dog. I know they trying to give you a little redemption, sweep under the rug thing. Now you're a freak too.
Yeah, you're a fan.
Unwarrantedly masturbating, I think, is one of the strangest things you could.
Yeah, right.
Like people who just like.
That's what he was getting into.
Yeah.
Also,
he
people
like call bitches to the room on some like, let's do a script reading or let's go over lines, and then like
they just walk in and he's beating his dick.
Yeah. Or one shorty said he was on the phone doing it with her, which I think is like, she was like him. Dave Chappelle talked.
Was
about
it FaceTime or a call? Like
a phone call.
Oh, like how do we even prove this stuff?
One shorty said he like. One shorty said he like kept doing it. And he was like, "Well, he's like, I don't want to touch you or anything. Do you mind if I just like do this while you stand there?" And then she said he just kept going until he bust on his belly, and then he's like, "Thanks. Let's go over lines."
No, that's off the line. God damn it, Sean.
All right. Get a little nap. All right.
See, maybe Kanye didn't do Amber so bad. Like at least she showed up and they went shopping and like kind of let her make the choice. And then as soon as they got to the crib, like, so we're official. Yeah. All right.
I'm saying.
Yo.
I'm saying at least she was like a willing participant. Like even when they asked Cassie, they were like, "So were you open to the freak offs?" And she was like, "At first."
Yeah.
And I felt like that's how I was imagining. Like she probably was into it at first. She was young as fuck.
Could elevate her career.
Yeah. And probably young, horny.
Yeah.
You know, she was intrigued by the lavish lifestyle, and she was on some like,
doing drugs.
Like, what's going on? Yeah. I'm not judging her for it at all. Like I get it. At first, she was probably enticed. And then it elevated.
She was like, it became my job type shit. Like, it became my job.
Yes, like most things, it usually elevates. Most motherfuckers who beat the shit out of their girlfriends the first time, they don't beat the shit out of them. You know what I mean?
Right. Unless you're Tyreek Hill.
It's a little push at first.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Then it's like, oh, I won't do that shit again.
Get the fuck away from me.
Then it's a smack.
Ooh.
And then it's, oh, you want to go out with your friends? What the fuck?
It's a 3-piece.
And you haven't seen your friends in 18 months, and they're all worried about you, and he made you cut them off, and then it's like, oh, you want to go to your mom's house? And then he's dragging you down the front porch, concrete steps, and you got a concussion, and it elevates and elevates and elevates. So at first it's like, yeah, I don't really feel like having a freak off tonight. And what?
Right.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to cancel that session with
Lil Wayne, and you know what I mean.
And then it's, bitch, you're doing this fucking freak off. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the one video he recorded her? She was like hiding under the blanket. Like,
yo, yeah,
this shit was scary as shit.
I don't mean to laugh.
No, but
it's not funny. But it's like it's
because he was like making it funny. They were making it funny. It's like a social media thing.
It's not funny, haha. It's funny. Like, why is this nigga like this?
Right. Right. Because looking back, it's like, oh my God, she was scared for her life.
Weird.
Yo.
It's fucking weird, dude.
One thing I thought was crazy though was she got a settlement check from the hotel as well. Like the hotel she got. I mean,
because they probably hid the footage.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't think about that.
It was probably tampering with evidence.
Yeah, and then they had her going on the stand. She said one freak off lasted for 48 hours.
I thought she said 4 days was the longest.
Oh yeah, 4 days. I was thinking 48 hours.
4 days of freaking is
to the point she had like sores in her mouth.
Like I don't even care if he didn't make any money off of it. I don't care if there's like no legal law they can prove that he broke. You have to find something at this point.
Yeah, you guys.
When you get into this kind of level, bruh.
4 days, pop, send him upstate.
And I hate to say it because I know people gonna be like, you shouldn't be saying this about a black man. But at this point, like if you can't find the evidence, you gotta make the evidence. This nigga can't be out here. This nigga can't be out here with the rest of us. Get him and everybody who eats the peanut butter and jelly in the same jar together. Put them all in the same block. They all need their own D block, whatever. Oh. They're freaks.
Get pop the fuck out of there.
Society ain't safe with him out there, bro. He's doing shit like that. I heard he made one escort pee in her mouth.
What do you get out of that?
That's your bitch. I can see if it was like some random prostitute, but your woman, your girl, the one you want to kiss on the mouth, go home with, cuddle with, and you're doing this while you're directing Act 3 of the movie. Is that Act 3? You're like, yeah, pee in her mouth. All right, now you got one of them little things. You think them little. All right, all right. So now it's time for urination. We went from masturbation to urination.
Yeah.
It's fucking freaky, man.
It's too horny. A lot of it is outside of like pretty much like you were saying, like reverse trafficking with Cassie. Aside from that, a RICO, I don't think there's much evidence so far.
That's what's kind of fucking me up. I feel like sometimes, like when you see, I know a lot of people get charged with a lot of heinous ass crimes, and they get like, but they'll get like lenient sentences.
Yeah.
A lot of people get outraged by it, but a lot of times
Absolutely.
the legal system is scared that they won't get a conviction. A lot of times there is corruption too. I'm not acting like there's not.
For sure.
Sometimes it's definitely just some corrupt bullshit.
Like judges been in the back pocket type.
Yeah, but a lot of times it's because they're not confident that with the charges that were presented, they'll be able to get the conviction.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you have to prove whatever it is by a reasonable doubt. And sometimes, like, let's say you're on trial for third-degree murder. Or you're on trial for first-degree murder. Well, let's say that you only met the qualifications for, like, third degree.
Involuntary.
Yeah, so if they came to you for that originally, they're going to fucking try you.
Right.
Because they're confident that they can get it without, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, let's say with the evidence they have, they're like, damn, maybe we could get that. But
yeah, I don't know. Something else got to
tough.
come in. Something else got to develop here because I'm just glad she's done it off the stand. Dude. Leave that pregnant woman alone.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, man.
And it's not like she wants to be there. She got fucking subpoenaed.
Don't get me wrong. I got homies that are defense attorneys. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to like shit on their career, but I think it is important. Like if we're going to fix anything in any system, it's important to always approach it with a moral compass. It should always be humanity first.
Yeah.
And I understand that motherfuckers got a job to do. They got to feed their families.
They got they're getting greedy.
It's sick when you see people like who are actually known offenders, like, and people are just letting them walk, and people are just getting them off free of guilt, absolved of guilt, and just looking at it like it's their paycheck to do so.
It's crazy.
There's always going to be crime, so there's always going to be piece of shit lawyers, but I say all that to say you should be ashamed of your fucking self for trying to degrade that pregnant woman who's already been degraded by the motherfucker that's sitting right next to you.
Right, husband in the courtroom and shit.
It's pretty fucked up.
Shit is fucked
and then
up.
the tactics that they use are just low down, belly to the ground, worm snake shit. You know what I mean? Like you're literally trying to make it seem like her at 19, 20 years old when she was like enticed by the fame and the lifestyle was like
the most capable human being.
Yeah, oh, look at her.
Right.
She was all into it.
She loved it.
She got to pick her own escort.
Right.
She was so down.
She's asking when can they do it again? She's
Maybe
always
she
down
was.
to freak off.
Maybe she was.
Right.
I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. Nothing illegal about being a freak.
Yeah.
But there is some when you pass a certain level of freakiness, I have to question if you could fit in here with society.
Right.
Are people safe from you? If R. Kelly was hog tying, like yes, bump and grind is a fucking all time bop.
Absolutely.
Sex in the kitchen, over by the stove, put you on the counter, by the butter rolls. I love it.
Ignition classic.
Amazing.
Step in the name of love.
But if he was indeed hog tying, the nigga can't be out here with the rest of them. It's pretty simple. Man.
No.
It's a certain set of... I'm not a big fan of prisons at all. I think prisons are fucking drawling. It's overrun. And in America, it's too corrupt. The system is broken. But there is a certain category of human that does not need to be involved with society at all. Put them motherfuckers in cages.
The hog tires and the pop-pops.
Nobody should have to live in cages. And CEOs shouldn't have to look at people in cages and humans being animalized, you know?
That's what it is, too. And it's all for profit, like we talked about last time for a little bit.
Like, I don't think that should have to exist. But unfortunately, people are fucking sick.
It's ran like a business.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is the United States is for sale. You see that? You see Trump?
We're for sale now?
You see Trump? He got $1 trillion deal done with Qatar or Qatar. What would
Wait, $1 trillion deal for what?
That's what I don't really know. It's missing specifics. I know it's $4 billion in weapons.
They're giving us?
Yes, they're giving us $1 trillion.
And we're giving them probably nukes.
Probably. More than likely, we're giving them nukes. Like, they're not getting into the specific details about it. And I remember last time he was running, he's talking about...
We just got to wait for the next editor to be added to a group chat. And we'll find out. We'll find out what the trillion.
All right, we just...
Guys. I'm sending these finger huts over to Qatar. Like
right now. Yo, what I'm just saying, it's just amazing that it went from, these are horrible people that you don't want to do business with. They hurt their children. They hurt their women. And now here we are. America's for sale.
$1 trillion?
Is it with a T?
Wait, but you said $1 trillion.
They gave him a plane too. That's how I know it's so.
They gave him a plane, not America.
Yes.
Wait, you can't be chartering side deals on behalf of the country.
All right, I'll give you
throw in a plane and it's got one.
Give me a plane. I'll give you the
Throw
nuclear
in a
code.
plane and it's a smash.
I'll give you the nuclear code. You just maybe throw in a plane in a Bentley or something.
A trillion sounds good, but throw in a charter plane.
What if joke was on them and they just nuke the fuck out Israel? Like,
I need a bag of blue Takis. They have to be blue. If I don't have the blue Takis on board when I get on, the deal is off.
yeah.
I'm not playing a BB.
It's just amazing. Like a $1 trillion deal. What it comes down to is he's trying to flex cutting down the deficit of the debt.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what I
he
mean?
wants something to campaign his third term on.
Absolutely.
So he broke the economy, broke the gas prices so that he could fix them.
You see Walmart was complaining about the tariffs. You know what Trump was also, shut the fuck up. He basically said like, yo, we're not gonna, he was like, don't make me not have to shop there. That some cult shit like we won't shop there.
Guys, I don't want to have to tell my followers, constituents.
Patriots. And let me just say for the record, before I lose train of thought here, I don't even think the Kanye song was the most racist song I ever heard in the past couple of years.
Fuck no.
Because that Try That in the Small Town song.
Yo, who was that? Jason
Aldean had a
Try that in a small town, sagging your pants down. I don't even know what he said, but all of it was like,
and if you are brown, you better not come around. No, it's not brutality.
He wasn't hiding it. He said some, you know what made me mad though? He said some shit like, tearing down a statue. Like, nigga, they all in small towns. All the racist statues were in small towns.
We're here. Like,
We're right down the block.
hey, where are you at?
Motherfuckers, I hate when motherfuckers try to act like country
And you're in Hollywood.
is like copyrighted by the whites.
Right.
There's hundreds of thousands of country black folks
Tracy Chapman
in the world.
Right? You consider that country? You got a fast
She
girl.
is.
Yeah.
But no, that's like really country.
Like real country.
Tractor riding,
Darius Rucker.
fix a carburetor in under 5 minutes. Like there's really country motherfuckers
Right.
that live just like, there's not too much of a difference between ghetto and country.
No, it's not. Just a penguin.
Like ghetto and hick, whatever they want to call themselves. Like there's not that much. When we was younger, right? Well, you probably had cable.
yeah, we had
But
cable.
if you didn't have cable, there was an antenna, like the bunny ears that you put on the back of the TV, right? In the ghetto, we do the same thing that they do in the country, I'm sure. You take a wire hanger. You ain't had them butter ears. You take a wire hanger, you unbend it, you twist it, and then you put it in where the antenna would plug in, and then you just move that shit around until it catches a signal.
Right. Yeah.
Ghetto, redneck, it's all the same shit.
is.
Like we're poor. Is what
Right.
it is. We live in impoverished areas. We've been neglected and contained, and we're poor. We've been contained away from the motherfuckers with money. That's everywhere you go.
Whatever the higher racial demographic is, that's what the label is going to be.
Yeah.
Ghetto or redneck.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I try that in a small town shit is just terrible.
I'm just saying that had the craziest.
Can we do a draft in honor of that?
Yeah.
Songs that should be banned instead of how Hitler draft. Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely. You got 5? I probably got 5.
I can come up with 5.
I can come up with 5.
I'm gonna start with my. Can I go first?
Yeah.
Probably a little recency biased,
All right.
but I'm gonna take that fucking song, "Pink Pony Club."
I'm
Don't
gonna
play it
keep
again.
on dancing. Okay.
I never want to hear it again.
Yeah.
Because it's the same superpowers as the Kanye shit. Right?
It is.
Super catchy, great beat, good vibe, good acoustics, engineering through the fucking roof. Ah.
But what's the propaganda you're pushing? Is what you're saying?
No, not even. It's just fucking. It's too catchy.
It's too catchy.
It's too ass and too catchy.
Okay. Yeah.
You
I
can't
get
have
what you're
your
saying.
agenda
Yeah.
that catchy.
Okay.
And she looks fucking dumb. What's your
Damn. You started drawing.
What's your pick?
Let me get the Tom McDonald Ben Shapiro song.
Okay,
Let's talk about the stats.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Fuck Ben Shapiro.
He said this is a Yamaka, homie, no cap. Well, you can tell Tom wrote it for him, but it was
like
like
it.
it was
I like
super
it.
ass. You gotta be on that song.
I like it. I'm gonna go like probably a notorious one here. Photograph by Nickelback.
Damn.
I never need to hear that again.
Yeah, I definitely heard it enough for
never
a
need to hear that
lifetime.
again.
I will say that. I definitely heard that enough for a lifetime.
When did my eyes get so red? He really thought he ate with that one.
Yeah.
That was the one he was like, they're gonna connect.
He's like getting like we're smoking weed and what's on Joey's head? Oh,
Terrible.
fucking shitty. Shit. Damn, there's a lot because it's like you can go a lot of routes
There
here.
is a lot.
There is Oh fuck! Give me Oh my god, we said the bar last time, but I can't remember the song. It was the 2 Chainz bar when he was like, "She got big booty." It's like, "Oh, big booty." What song was
Birthday
that?
song.
Yeah. All I want for my birthday. We can ban that song
Terrible.
and move on.
Terrible.
You know what I mean? We can ban that and move on with no real issue.
I can agree with that.
Damn. See, there's just so many different routes because there's a lot of good songs that could be
It
banned.
is. I want that. I never want to hear that fucking G-Eazy song. Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Ban it, please.
Okay, let me get the song. The song is like the voices in my head, hearing loud and clear.
MGK.
Yeah, get that the fuck out.
Tommy Invincible.
Yes, that's why. That's mainly why. Voices in. He thought he fucking ate. I want that song gone, never to be played again.
It's gone.
See ya.
Damn, I had a good one in my head and I forgot about it.
Damn.
Wow.
All
right, another recency bias. That song is like, I'm too messy. And I'm too fucking clean.
Yeah. Okay.
You know why, though? It's the people that share it that make me hate it.
I get it.
Because the women that I see sharing that song are never... First of all, you've never been accused of being too clean. None of you. Not one of you that I see sharing it ever been accused of that.
No.
Everybody always thinks like they're the victim. It's so funny. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you're just ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, maybe you just weren't it as a girlfriend. Maybe you just like, I don't know, never cleaned, never cooked, never did the dishes. You wasn't sucking dick at least once a week. Like, you wasn't doing nothing right. But talk about, you tell me get a job and then you ask me where I've been. Like, what?
Cut it the fuck out.
Bitch, I'm glad you're going. I'm playing the game. What are you talking about? I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I didn't say that. You would pick up a double.
Everybody's always the fucking victim.
Yo.
So I take that, ban that shit. They should have never gave it to you.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Because bitches really do be always. He broke. Like, y'all can end terms the simplest, but she gonna go on the internet and play the fuck out you, one way or the other. Maybe on some calm shit, on some like meme shit, like, you know what, putting myself first here from now on. For people that wouldn't go out their way for me, I gotta put myself first. A little calm shit here and there. Other bitches will really drag you, but it could be a normal ass breakup. But to the world, you're a piece of shit.
Right.
You're a scumbag.
Because you know what the problem is? Like, most guys are so nonchalant that like we don't even care to tell our side of the story to the world because we don't care what the world thinks.
Right.
I mean, some people do.
Yeah, they do.
But I think I can only speak for myself, I guess. But like, I think most people would agree. Most guys, we don't really give a fuck.
No.
Like, I know exes will go to the bar, be all out in the world, telling everybody you did this to them and they did that,
right,
and they were so perfect and you were the problem. But it's like we don't even care to go correct the misinformation. It's like you can think whatever you want to think. Like, I'm not crossing your path anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
So that's the problem. Is like they get to be the victim. People enable them to be the victim.
Yeah.
Because they get to go spread their sob story and their pity story. And niggas will enable it because they want to fuck.
Right.
And women will enable it because women just do weird shit to other women. I don't quite scientifically understand that one yet. But I will get to the bottom of the psychology behind it. Because like, why do y'all let y'all girlfriends go out looking all crazy and you know what she look like? Why are you hyping her up? Like, I can't even find the words to explain it because I'm thinking of like literal living examples in my head that I've seen groups of baddies out.
Yeah.
And there's that one Olga. And you know what I'm saying? So,
get off me, swamp.
Looks don't mean nothing. Let me say that right now. We grown as hell.
Yeah.
If you still dating people for how they look, you're a loser.
Yeah, I mean, she can't be absolutely.
That being said, it's always the Urges with the worst fucking attitude and the worst personality.
Yeah,
it's always the biggest, most Fiona body bitch that always got the most to say.
And it's always the fridge protecting the snacks,
bro. Oh my god, that's a bar. I seen a video the other day. Bulls on the beach. He's like foreign, and you know the foreign bulls be on some like real sentimental romantic. He like walks up to a group of 3 girls and like. He tells the one, he's like, I just wanted to come over and tell you today that like you are just very beautiful. And as soon as he said it, the one was like, ew. Oh no, she did like a fake throw up sound. She was like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just like, why? But then the camera like pans to her, and I'm like,
no. Right.
Again. And then like he just said, okay. Yeah. And then her friend was even like, that wasn't necessary. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. And
Yeah, especially because you're ugly as shit.
yeah. But they always be on that.
Right.
You come over to say what's up to some
On some polite shit.
Yo,
you're
I'm
very
just trying to see
beautiful.
what you're trying to drink and let you know you look great in this dress or whatever. And
Work
it's always like, yeah, no, we don't need it. Thank you.
Okay.
I wasn't buying your drink actually.
Go home and cry. Like, they be going home and crying in their
Just
bed.
mad
all
that they
alone.
don't get the attention.
On some
like,
Hugga Pataki shit. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as she get home, like,
it's a fact.
oh, Arnold.
It looks on everything. I say all that to say, like, just have a good fucking personality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got one we need the band, though. I got a song.
Yeah, your fifth one. We do need one more.
The song that's like, but I want you to know if I could fly, I would pick you up. You
Okay.
ever hear that song?
No.
All right, well, it's like a song in the 80s. And basically, he started the verse with, she's just 16 years old.
Yep, get it off the shelf.
Leave her alone.
Get it off the
They
Apple Music.
say. And the music video was creepy as fuck. He like took her on like this Aladdin carpet. It's just fucking disgusting.
Get it out.
And he's a really strange looking cat too. Like, you got leather face going on.
I'm fine with it going.
Yeah,
Get it the fuck out.
get it on. And honorable mention, WAP, Meg Thee Stallion.
WAP.
Yeah, I can go.
We can keep WAP.
No, there's just not enough. I mean, maybe Cardi B's verse only.
We can keep WAP.
But like, I just felt like there wasn't enough texture there.
Okay. I'll allow it.
You
We
know
should
what I mean?
ban it for just like future generations, not to have to discover it.
Right.
Not to have to explain it to my fucking 10-year-old.
Pretty much.
Damn. I think I do got one more of those somewhere.
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah. Wow.
All right, we're gonna go. I had so many good ones in my head, and I passed them up and forgot about it.
Yeah, I had one too, and I forgot. I had to take that one on the fly when another one came to me. It's tough. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, and I definitely got like recency bias right now because there's a lot of songs I like hear randomly, and I just hate them.
Yeah.
Like that. And honorable mention for me would be Doja Cat Doechii Anxiety.
Anxiety. I think the sample kind of carried that.
Ban it.
The sample carried.
It
right?
definitely carries, but like
I mean, even Gautier didn't hit that sample that
they
crazy.
just killed like Instagram and TikTok just killed it. Like
All right. No, I think it was good until Will Smith did it. Once Will did
I
it,
thought he ate with the Ashley Banks
Yeah.
cameo.
he probably paid her a couple thousand.
No, he probably
Hasn't
just,
talked to her in years.
I just want you to come over and fuck my wife.
No. You say Ashley Banks is fucking Jada. Yeah, you are a sick fuck, man.
That's some cuck shit. Yo, I know Will. I know it. August Alsina said they had a conversation
Who?
about his relation. August Alsina.
Oh, Will had a conversation?
Him and Will about him fucking Jada.
On some man-to-man shit. Or like man-to-cuck.
That's what it sounds like
Yeah,
to me. To
right.
me, Will Smith, Philly legend. We hope to get you on the pod one day, but maybe you can shed some truth on this for us. We need to know. Were you hitting August Alsina? We need to know.
We do need
The
to
people
know that.
deserve to know.
They do. They do deserve to know.
You know what else the people deserve? 10 more motherfuckers to fight a gorilla.
Give me Will.
Will Smith.
I was going to send him out to die.
We're on
good.
some sacrifice shit.
Yeah. 10 more?
Give me Diddy.
Oh,
I
shit.
think we got 2 to waste.
Yeah.
We got 2 to waste.
All right. Well, let me not put Will in there.
No, let's not put Diddy in there either. Because there's people that have. If we're sending sacrifices, there's definitely like
Way
worse offenders
Right.
that we could say.
Right. Way worse. But Diddy might. I don't, so 10 motherfuckers to fight a gorilla.
10 more. We're at 20
more.
right now. I think this is going to be our last 10.
Yeah.
I think we've done enough with the first 10
Yeah.
that we were good, but we'll give 10 more for security blanket.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got 10 bad motherfuckers running, 20 bad motherfuckers running already.
We do. We do.
Who you taking first?
Give me the all-pro guard, Larry Allen in history. He was a fucking animal.
Larry Allen's a pool.
Yeah, he was a fucking animal.
I'll keep it football. We'll take James Harrison. Can't believe he's still on the board.
Yeah, that's
Can't believe he
amazing.
hasn't been. He's a freak ass.
Debo.
Like the Myles Garrett of back in the day.
Right.
Type bull that like before YouTube, Twitter and shit. Like if that was as big as it was back then, like as it is now.
Oh my God.
Because like seeing Myles Garrett do a 60-inch box jump, it just lets you know like, okay, he's not.
Yeah.
Seeing him dunk off vert, deuce handed, you're like, oh, okay. With those shoulders and like that pause, like that body.
James Harden different.
James Harrison, different type of body. And the gorilla, that's another bull that the gorilla be like, all right, come on. This is what y'all got this.
Y'all are going band for band right now.
Yeah, y'all got this in the tuck.
Crazy. Damn. Give me oh, what's his name? Oh my God. We used to call him Strong Ass Bull from UFC. You remember? Junior Dos Santos.
Junior Dos Santos.
I think Junior,
that was strong ass.
Strong ass
tall
bull.
as shit. That was tall ass bull.
No, I think tall ass bull was
Stephen Struve.
Yeah,
You're right.
Give me strong ass bull. Junior
I
Dos
like
Santos.
Dos Santos as a pool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it in the like that type of athlete. I think. Give me Jacob Fatu.
Oh, that's freaky.
Werewolf meets gorilla.
Wait, is Haku his pops? Give me Haku regardless.
Yeah, we'll take.
But
Haku.
like, we'll take Haku.
We'll take Haku.
I heard some unreal stories about Haku.
We could draft the whole Anuahi family for they probably they'd buy. There's probably 100 of them.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like,
right.
We could have just had one video, but like Anuahi
Take them
over. Give me another person. How is he still on the board? Prime Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
How are we not getting Prime Mike out
How
there?
did we not?
He just loves to fight. They asked him the gorilla question too.
Really?
He was like, they asked him 100 Mike Tysons. And I didn't even have to think.
No.
I was like, yeah, that gorilla don't have a fucking he might fuck that gorilla.
Yeah.
Like Prime Mike might fuck that gorilla.
100 might. They might not.
I want to
even
make love to you.
They might not even lose one man there.
No.
Like, no funny shit.
Prime Mike might fuck him.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I wish I was exaggerating.
Yeah. No. You're dead ass.
He wasn't cool.
It's,
he started crying on his pod, and he was like, "Sometimes I feel like a bitch."
Yeah. Right. But that's like a cry that's like, I miss him.
He said, "Sometimes I miss it."
He said, I miss him. I feel like a bitch. Let me get a crazy, wild ass pool.
Oh no!
Give me Danny Trejo.
For what reason? What's his role on the team?
Look at what he went to jail for. Not right now.
I will.
We already said enough.
Hold on.
No, come on. No, come on, dude. It's all right. Give me Danny Trejo.
Give me. We'll go UFC. Prime Rampage Jackson.
Ooh, I like that.
Another hitter.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, we just want hitters. We just want people that's gonna like.
How many?
Punching a gorilla is just pissing them off.
What do we got left? How many we got
I
left?
think we got 2 left.
2 left.
Did you pick first?
Yeah, I picked Larry Allen.
Yeah, because I took James Harris.
So we each got 2 left.
Yeah.
We're on some fried shit. Give me Cain Velasquez then, if we're going hitters.
Okay.
Take a big dog.
Yeah, I like that.
He's big.
I'll end it with Shaq.
Okay, yeah.
Some people in the comments don't think basketball players belong, but I think basketball players are fucking freak athletes too.
Absolutely.
Like, they don't have the collision training, like their body doesn't have the experience as like a football player or a wrestler or a UFC fighter,
right?
Combat sports guy, but they're athletes nonetheless.
Yeah,
like Wilt, fucking Braun, like people like that, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Fucking Arnold said Wilt was the strongest bull we ever seen. Arnold saying that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And he could have been on one of these 30.
He could have been.
Throw him on the board.
He's
a substitute.
I got something to say about Arnie.
The governor.
The most overrated actor in history.
He's ass.
Like, can we keep it a box?
He's trash. He only got how do I put this? I think Sydney Sweeney is a decent actor.
Okay.
That's not why she's getting roles.
Right. I see what you're saying.
It's what men want to look at.
Right.
Men are going to buy tickets.
Right.
Arnold was Sydney Sweeney for women.
I see what you're saying.
Am I bugging?
No, you're probably right. You're probably right.
You got an action star.
I mean, I low-key think Stallone was ass too.
Oh, dog shit.
Like, I don't think Rocky.
I couldn't even repeat a Sylvester Stallone line.
You bully.
Because I don't even know what he's saying.
No.
Same with Arnold. Get down on the ground. Everybody get down on the ground and get in the chopper.
Keep moving forward.
How the fuck they let him win the election? Can you think about that for a second? Bro, we had Dr. Oz running for Senate of Pennsylvania. And like, could you imagine going to the polls proudly voting for Dr. Oz? Like, what a fucking loser.
With the fucking MAGA hat on. Speaking of which, like, why was Dr. Phil like at these like illegal immigrant arrests? Did you see that video? No. Like when ICE was arresting like these illegal.
He went on a walk along, a ride along.
He pretty much was on some like
put a vest on,
deputy for the day ass bull. Like, yeah.
Also, make a wish.
Imagine you're an illegal immigrant. You're like, Dr. Phil?
Wait a minute.
Wait, are you guys saving me? You guys keeping me here? What do? We going to turn my life around?
You're a fan?
Right.
Oh my God, this is the worst day of my life, but the best day of my life at the same time. I'm getting to have to leave this country, but I get to meet you, Dr. Phil.
It's
like, get your fucking filthy hands off me.
You fucking animal.
Get your goddamn filthy hands off of me. You goddamn... Alexa, play that Kanye West.
Yo,
Chill.
not Dr. Phil.
Alexa, play that HH.
Dr. Phil is a fucking scumbag.
He
man.
is, though.
We all know this. We've
Yeah,
talked about it
we
multiple times.
We brought Phil up.
He's the exploiter of them all.
100%.
And then be on some, I'm just the right way. That's like Tim Tebow. You seen Tim Tebow was out here talking about all these statistics about, it's in our backyard. He was like, it was like X amount of percent of predators are fathers and da-da-da-da. Now, how about fathers in the church, Tim?
Let's talk about it.
You want to talk about predators? How about we start with the church?
Let's talk about it. Horniest motherfuckers.
You're talking about our backyard? I think you're talking about your workplace.
Yo, please.
And I'm not going to talk about you going to the Philippines and circumcising people's penises.
We already
got through that.
We covered it.
And I started to hear the interview. I'm like, oh, he's speaking out against the church touching kids. I like this. And then he didn't bring up.
They never do.
No.
And I talked about that too. How church is always filled with the horniest hypocrites.
Yeah, they're on some.
Motherfuckers who be so quick to talk down on everything, but then be so fucking low down, dirty themselves.
Condemning pedophiles, but not bringing up where the majority of them,
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
Where they
stem from.
Yeah.
Like, just type in fucking pastor arrested on Google.
Speaking of the freaky church, though, America has got their first pope ever.
Oh, yeah.
America has never won the papacy, as far as I understand.
Yeah, no.
We've never won it. And then people were like, in the comments, it's like, you can't win it. You can't. It's not something you can win.
It kind of sounds like.
Tell America that.
Yeah, right.
Tell Americans what the fuck they can and can't celebrate.
Right.
You think we give a fuck? Cinco de Mayo is a recognized holiday. You think we look for any reason to get fucked up? You think we care? I know people that have Días de la Muertos parties, Day of the Dead parties. Like they don't. You're not. Don't have an ounce.
Yo, bro, what are you doing? Shit, I just got to the liquor store, man, and we about to celebrate the new pope. Like, fuck.
That's yes.
You heard we got an American pope? Nuh-uh. Yo, slit right through. We're about to
going crazy.
We're about to have a banger tonight for the pope. I don't know. I feel it's sus to me. I feel like Americans should have beat popes.
Seen Donald Trump posted the picture of him as pope?
Yes.
Why not?
It's the most cult shit ever.
I'm not saying that I am the pope, but if I was, many people have told me. They come to me, they tell me all the time. They say, Donald, Don. Some of my friends call me Don. Not all my friends, but some of my friends.
I need the Pope to speak out about kids getting touched in church.
But they never will.
No.
Because the moment they will, they'll JFK that motherfucker so fast.
The first thing they do is come in and be like, the first thing the new Pope has to say is, sex is between a man and a woman.
Like, the first thing that they have to do is ride through a city full of poor, starving people on people's shoulders, getting carried on a lariat, rocking a gold chain, and then go to a castle.
The poor people
marble
carrying
floor.
them and shit. Like,
it's crazy. Like, yo, Jesus would fucking hate this.
The cathedral's worth a fucking trillion.
Yo, Catholic Church suck. I also heard somebody, I think it was Eddie Griffin, one of the GOAT comedians. He was talking about how, like, churches are different, like white churches and black churches. And it's true. It's so true. Because I've been to both. When I was young, I went to this, I forget what kind of church it was. Sorry, Pastor D. Real one, though. Had a group of families, group of, like, the pastor and his wife and his son and his son's wife. They were all missionaries.
Right.
And they were cool as shit.
But
they were not lit.
Right.
And, like, when I got older, you know, I went to a black church, and I went to attend black church, and, like, it was way more different.
It was jumping?
It was way more lit than the white church, obviously.
Right.
But Eddie Griffin made the point, like, it don't feel like God lives in, like, a Catholic church. Like, if you go into a black church, feel like this is a place Jesus would want to be.
Awesome, feel the spirit type shit.
You know, like, if I was God, I would want to hang out here.
Yeah.
You walk into a Catholic church, don't feel like God lived there at all. No. I've been to a Catholic church one time, never would go back. Never would go back. Didn't make it fucking a couple minutes through mass. I had to go. Sorry, my mom called. I fucking forgot to do. My mom didn't give a fuck what I did. You know my mom. She'd never.
You know how pissed Jesus would be, not just at the church, but almost everything in the world, right? He comes back. What's the first thing you think he's condemning? Jesus Christ returns from the dead.
I don't know.
And he got something like
churches?
You think he would?
Probably churches. I mean, they make millions a year. They don't get taxed. A lot of them do. Some of them, not all churches are bad. You know, like some congregations really do help the community a lot. With a lot of free food, and like if you're short on rent, they'll help you. Shit like that.
Yeah.
But the only time he got violent in the Bible was when he went to church. So I think that would be probably his main thing.
It's the church.
Yeah. But if you ask a Christian, a MAGA Christian, they'll probably tell you like the gays,
the Muslims.
Yeah. I mean,
fucking crazy.
Even though Jesus was probably Muslim. based off how he was described in the Bible. He probably practiced something similar to
a Middle Eastern man, brown skin.
Yeah, he probably like they say he prayed 5 times a day.
That's the Muslim shit.
He never ate anything unclean, so never ate swine or anything like that.
Some Muslim shit.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, a lot of his practices sounded pretty similar to something along the lines of Islam. But don't ask him that. Same reason how he had a personal scribe that followed him around for his entire life. But
right.
Out of all the books in the Bibles, of all the tag-alongs, his scribe doesn't get a book in the Bible. It doesn't make sense. And then all of the other books that were in there, the council burnt down the pyramid with them inside, and only took the books that are included in the Bible. I mean, but people will always pick and choose anything they could get their agenda across with.
If you can ask, maybe not even Jesus, how about you could just ask the universe anything, get the answer to any one thing.
Oh, shit. The galactic ley line.
Yeah, like you could ask the ruler of the universe.
What would I ask for?
Yeah, the Almighty. What would you ask? Like, no, what would
like
you?
A piece of knowledge?
No, yeah, a piece of knowledge. You can't, like, I want sickness to go, like, it's not a wish.
Okay.
It's not a gene. It's just.
I mean, if my brain could compute it, I would like to know about, like, the dawn of existence.
Yeah.
Like, I basically would just want the universal knowledge of the universe itself, to where it's like, how did we get from there to here?
Yeah, from Neanderthals to this, like, from everything.
From Big Bang to this.
From an atom.
Because, like, was there, space. Yeah, like, was there a universe before this universe? Is this universe just another atom-sized universe inside of a bunch of atom-sized universes that makes up some big fucking, and it's never ending? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would just like to know, like, when it was this, it was nothingness, and then it shook up and it expanded, like, what happened?
Right.
Because all we can ever do is guess. So I definitely, it plagues my mind.
That's a good one.
It plagues my mind, and I try not to think about it because, like, you know, whatever it is, we'll probably never know in my lifetime.
I want to say pyramids, but I feel like I'd be so disappointed.
That's just nothing.
Like, what if we just find out it was just really slaves for real?
That would suck.
You know what I mean?
Ruin the mystique of it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I definitely think that's a good one, but it's like, I don't know, man. There's so much crazier shit.
There is.
So much crazier shit out there. Who killed JFK?
Whoa. I don't know. Like, well, I can't tell you that. Now, you know, like I know that we know. I can't say that.
You know what I can say? Nico Harris Redemption Tour 2026.
Yo, what's up with that? Mavs got the #1 pick.
Mavs did get the #1 pick.
So,
it's just a habit. It's just a habit.
They're whitewashing their own white star from Luka. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy. They're about to get Cooper Flag.
Yeah, they're whitewashing the European for an American.
They're Americanizing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't mind it.
Mark Cuban sold it to
We're
Republicans.
always talking about we don't get a white American face at the league.
We were, but I mean, personally, I don't put too much stock into any of them until they get to the league. Yeah. They're saying he's the one, he's going to hoop, but since I've been alive, bro, I can't tell you who the best white American NBA player has been.
Damn.
Because, like, J-Kid don't count.
JJ
Redick? No. Like, I'm trying to...
Blake Griffin? You remember when Skip Bayless did that whole shit on First Take and was like, what, am I wrong? He was like, I went to high school with Blake Griffin's mother, a white woman.
Can I take a little pride?
He said, am I wrong that with no other white stars in a predominantly black league, that I take a little pride seeing Blake Griffin out there?
I take a little white pride. Yeah.
Fucking weird. Can we cancel this fucking guy already?
That is weird.
I mean, I know he's already got one foot in the grave.
Yeah.
Him offering the bitch a fucking $5 million
that's crazy
signing bonus to smash wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Can we cancel this fucking dweeb already? A dweeb who averaged 1.4 points in high school.
Hey,
My bad. Remember when Jalen Rose said that, and then the next day they had a whole episode dedicated to it, and he started it by saying, "You said the other day I averaged 1.4," and I went home and I looked it up, and it was 1.8. And I was surprised that it was even that high.
He was like,
I had a coach that was the son played for the team.
the point guard was the coach's son. It's like, yeah, but bro, like 1.8 is you being the 8th man in rotation.
Your ass.
And you getting in because of middle school guidelines of you have to play type shit. At one point.
Ass.
Yeah,
dude.
fucking buns.
You
He always
never-
got some shit to say. Whether it's taking pride in fucking Blake Griffin's whiteness or calling Troy Aikman gay or whatever. My man Lil Wayne, whatever the fuck. You always on some weird undertone shit.
He is. It's just fucking goofy. Like, I don't know. I just don't respect his credibility as a journalist. I don't care. And, you know, I'm sure he loves to throw it around. I did this and I got this and I got this degree from that. I don't give a fuck. I've been doing this for this years, and you've been asked for all those years.
Damn.
The takes are just like, the takes are purposely argumentative, which I get it. It's about TV value and it's about playing a role and getting viewers. I get all that.
Right.
But it's like, bro, I respect a sports analyst who has the credibility of career behind them. Like, I understand that.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not saying that every journalist who hasn't played doesn't have credibility. Because there's some good fucking journalists who have just been career journalists.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers like him are just haters.
Yeah.
Who like use it as an outlet to speak down on people who do what they wish they could do, but they'll never be able to do and never could do.
I think Stephen A. was good, but then he, once he became like just a TV figure,
like a puppet now.
It's like I remember he was covering the Sixers back in the day type shit. Like
that,
you know what I mean? Like he was in the trenches with it. Like, but then he became a Hollywood guy. Like you might be right though. It might be JJ Redick, best white player. Let's say since 2000, best white player.
Peja Stojakovic.
I mean, I don't think he's American.
Saying American.
Yeah, I think what's his name? Peaked higher. Gordon Hayward. Peaked higher, but
definitely
like longevity, you gotta kind of swing it to JJ.
Yeah, I really
like,
couldn't tell you.
No, it's hard. It's hard. I'm thinking like Kirilenko, but he's Russian.
Damn, you know who should have fought the gorilla though?
Who?
Steven Adams.
Oh my God, yeah, I like that.
A unit.
That's a rumble right there.
Yeah.
That's a fair one. That's a straight up.
Yeah, he's a fucking unit.
That's a straight up just rumble.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shout out to Steve, man. Hopefully he come back to Houston next year. I don't know his contract situation, but we need you.
I think if Bull played in today, Bull Andre Kirilenko, if he played in today's game.
Oh, he was fucking nice.
Yeah, I'm
47.
I'm talking like 30, 12, and 7.
Oh
like,
God.
Like,
He'd be Luka.
Yeah, with defense too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He
looked like the Russian.
He'll get like 3 blocks. Yeah.
He looked like Ivan Drago.
Right. He was a hooper.
But would fucking bang on you.
Right.
Or hit you with a step back 3. Or just come off a screen and catch and shoot.
He was tough. He was tough.
Him and Peja Stojakovic were a problem.
Yeah. Peja. Yeah. And then they had Capono, who was like a tier down.
Oh, Capono got to be up there for the white guys. Kyle Korver.
Korver. Yeah. What is
he? He got the longevity, too.
Yeah, he's like 3rd all time in threes, I think.
Yeah.
Korver. Yeah, he could be. But again, I think the peak goes to Hayward.
Why are they all shooters? Is there no dunkers besides Mac McClung?
Yo. I feel like Mac McClung is CIA propaganda. Now I think about it. Like, really think about it.
Just bring him out every couple years.
Yeah, they just drag him out. At least
he's really like got makeup on. It's like white face.
It's a black guy underneath.
He's really not even white.
It's really like Nate Robinson 2.0 in there. Like, come on.
I could definitely see
it's just corny because like he don't be on the roster all year.
You can at least use him to sell tickets.
That's what I'm saying.
Have him do like the halftime show or something.
It's like Calvin Cambridge or something.
I feel like the G League is the new college.
Yeah,
you got college people making more than the G League motherfuckers.
Well, the G League Ignite, isn't that where motherfuckers come from now too?
Yeah, that's like one of the young. I think they might have older heads now on the team, but at first it was on some like fresh out of high school motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's motherfuckers in the G League who are like 39, bro. Like there's like old heads in that.
Yeah, remember the one dude they called up on the Lakers?
Yeah. Oh my God, they trying to make like a Vince Papali moment.
Yeah.
It's really a Rudy moment.
It was, but he was snapping the first game.
He definitely was.
He came out hitting shit.
Because he got shit like that'll happen. Like,
right.
I mean, you'll get random people who have like a 2020 game or like a fucking 2010 game or a 40-pointer.
Who's the boy? Malachi Flynn went for 50. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Remember Brandon Jennings run?
He was crazy.
Yo, I thought Brandon Jennings like was about to be
the one. I think everybody did there for a second.
He dropped like 60. We were like, okay.
I seen that they were beefing, him and Pat Bev.
Yeah, but
they wouldn't play one-on-one.
I mean, Prime, it's not close.
No.
Pat Bev's a defensive specialist. I get that, but Prime, it's not close.
But I think Pat Bev in a one-on-one would win.
One-on-one, he'd win.
From the situation of like, one, he's going to lock you up, and two, he's not as shitty with the pill as it looks.
And I feel like he just got that mentality on some Chicago shit. Like he'll take it a little more serious than you do. You know, you ever fight somebody who's madder than you, and it's just like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't even really
settle
do
down.
this. Like, come on. And they're mad as shit. Like, all right.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like that. Like Pat Bev wants to win way more.
It's not Brandon Jennings. Who's OJ Mayo is he's actually, I think, banned from the NBA for life.
For what?
I can't remember what. But he's like
for just
banned.
having shitty knees. Like we cannot have you playing in this league with those knees. It's an insurance.
I looked it up one time. All the motherfuckers that are banned. It's kind of crazy. I mean, like Donald Sterling's on there and shit.
But no, I just think Brandon Wonders, like personality wise, he got a little weird with this whole thing.
Brandon Jennings.
Yeah,
he kind of comes off a little weird.
He was talking. It sounded like he was in the bottle or something. I was like,
yeah, right.
Well, he was angry as shit about it.
Yeah,
like.
I mean,
I could see him having that kind of thing, like kind of like career kind of peaked too early, never really like reached his full potential.
Yeah,
because he was fucking nice.
He was
a problem.
Yes, he was.
But Yeah, I mean, I could see that kind of being like
a bitter thing for
a
him.
chip on his shoulder, for sure.
Yeah, Pat Bev might cook him.
Yeah,
And
I mean, career-wise, you're taking Pat Bev.
Right.
Talent-wise, you're taking Brandon Jennings, and it's not close.
Yeah.
It's not. All respect to Pat Bev. Pat Bev has value as an NBA player.
Yeah.
And I fuck with what he stands for to show kids that, like, yo, you don't have to, like, strive to be...
The scorer.
Do the little thing.
Right. But Pat Bev averaged, 35 in high school, they were saying.
Something like that.
And so you got to take a backseat.
Yeah.
When it's other motherfuckers nicer than you. But do you think that the NBA lottery is rigged because Cooper Flag is going to Dallas now?
I've always thought it was rigged.
Yeah, me too. Since the frozen envelope.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's...
That was, yeah.
I think this is just a way for them to shit on people that tank, too.
For sure.
You know what I mean? This is their way to get back.
Because you got a team with 1.5% chance to get the number one pick, and it happens.
Yeah.
And it's been happening.
And it happened when when they traded AD to the Lakers.
Cavs leave, or LeBron leaves the Cavs. They get the first and the third overall pick.
Yeah. And took Kyrie and Tristan.
That's fucking nuts.
Well, the year before they took Anthony Bennett, their ass.
Yeah, they fumbled that because they had the one the year before.
Yeah. It's like
they got back-to-back ones, and they had the third overall.
Yep.
They could be the Rockets right now.
Absolutely.
They could
have had a crazy team.
Yeah, Bron came home.
They all fumbled. Taking Anthony Bennett at the 1 is wild. Definitely the worst pick I ever seen.
The Knicks fucking move on.
Yeah, Knicks Pacers. Who you got in that series?
I like the Knicks.
Give me the Knicks. I want the Knicks.
Cat's in a different bag.
Yeah. Yeah, when you see him talking, he was talking with like a New York accent. Shit was mad weird. But he was like being dead ass. Like,
stop interviewing this guy, dude.
You never know who you're gonna get.
Nah, I've had enough.
Sometimes he does it. This is what movies is made of.
Yeah.
This is what movies is made of.
After all that.
And then he's like, and then we was from New York. We really was balling down at the Rocket.
I heard him do like a Hispanic accent type shit sometimes. Like, just please.
Spotlight.
Yeah.
And then
I like them.
The West tomorrow.
Nuggets and
OKC.
Thunder, Game 7.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one. Who you want?
think?
I just think OKC's the better team. I think OKC moves on.
Yeah. I see Nuggets pulling it out somehow.
You think so?
I do. I think that the Nuggets would fry the Wolves.
Yeah.
But I think that the Thunder would also fry the Wolves.
I think the problem is going to be is that no one in the East, I think, can really match up with Jokic.
Yeah, I agree too.
Like, okay, see, they got the bigs for real. Like, enough to help, like, contain them a little bit. But, like, who's going to, Miles Turner? You're going to ask Miles Turner to see Jokic?
Hell no.
Siakam?
Definitely not Cat.
Oh, no, definitely not Cap.
He'd be working Cat when they match up.
He'd be frying the shit
Crazy
out.
because I was just like disrespecting the T-Wolves for this whole season for this Julius Randle trade.
Yeah.
It just seemed pointless. But now it's kind of
I talked about a little bit last episode, like, I just like the ISO ball that Julius Randle has. Like, you give him that motherfucking ball, bro, it's like fucking 2001 Iverson comes out. Like, let's just clear out.
You know what it's like? Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
But with a vision.
Yeah.
Like, Lamar Odom with a slightly better vision. Because Lamar had, like, the ISO game, but it was scoring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Julius Randle offers you that element of facilitation with it, too. He can penetrate, kick. He can big it. Like, he can do all that.
He wants to gun it, though.
He can transform it to a 3.
Yeah.
Like, at the fucking snap of a finger.
He can fucking hoop. I think the Mavericks should move.
Balling with Kobe helped him a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that.
I think the Mavs should move the number 1 pick.
Ooh, to who? Who needs it? They need it.
Philly?
They need it.
Philly?
No. See, now you're doing some spotlight shit.
No, hold on, though. The Mavs are more win now than we are.
Who do y'all have that's worth the number 1
We got
pick?
the 3rd pick.
Okay, and who?
Y'all can
Maxey?
Y'all can take Podcast P.
Fuck no.
A Podcast P in the first, in our first next year.
The Mavs aren't
all right, take
taking
Embiid. Fuck it.
They don't want him, not for the first pick. You don't do that.
You can take Embiid.
Embiid in the 3rd year.
Embiid, AD, one of them will stay healthy.
Grimes. We need everything.
Yeah, everyone but except for Maxey.
We definitely need Maxey.
No.
We can just give us Maxey.
You can take McCain, I guess. You need a defender over there. Because I'm thinking, bro, you got Kyrie, AD, like Cooper Flying. No, put someone else.
You know who could do it? On some wild shit. I'm on some spotlight shit. The Rockets.
And then y'all get Cooper Flag.
They do have the pieces, and they're talking about they need to get Jalen out of there. That's what the analysts are speculating.
Right.
I don't think so, and I don't hope so. I think you give it another year before you press that panic button and actually see.
I think y'all are closer like to winning now than needing Flag and restructuring the offense.
That's my opinion. It's like because the big thing is like Giannis. That's the big talking point. It's like, do we make the move for Giannis? And I think the second talking point is, do we make the move for the first round?
The first
is Cooper Flag worth making the move for?
Right.
But I think just because we have the pieces to do it and the draft pieces still in the future to do it still somehow. But I think from my perspective, we're closer with the roster we have now than where we would be if we made the move for that piece. It's like, so say we bring Giannis in. For what it would cost us to get Giannis, like we'd be taking a step back.
Yeah.
And it's just not worth. Not at his age right now. Like, it's just, nah. Same with the first pick. Like, why go for something unproven when we already used all this draft capital for the last 5 years to get to where we are?
Y'all are missing the Aaron Gordon piece.
Yeah.
Low key.
Something like that.
That 4-tweener piece.
Something like that.
You know what I mean?
And not even really. We just needed time. People are still developing.
Or like a Siakam
Maybe,
type ball.
maybe not even. Because we got Jabari Smith Jr.
You guys got Reed Shepard.
Who's getting everyone? That's what I mean. Everybody's Cam Whitmore.
I would move him now.
Nah.
Because there's still a stock on him for some reason.
I think he's shown flashes.
Y'all got too many heads. Like,
I agree.
So move
too
one.
Too many ball handlers.
Yeah.
Which I think they want him to kind of be more of an off-ball guy, but like he got a fucking 44-inch vert. Like he's a creative player.
Yeah,
he's on some CIA shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's white too, right?
Yeah, he's white as shit.
What the fuck?
He even got a creative player named Reed Shepard.
Yeah, that's definitely that sounds like your rival in 2K.
Yeah,
on your My Career mode, like Reed Shepard. Yeah, you would Shep.
No, I definitely do think we got the pieces to develop though. So I'm excited for next year, but we ain't fucking in it no more. So
damn.
So who you think the finals is gonna be? Knicks and Thunder.
Knicks and Thunder, which I fuck with that.
I like it.
That'll be a good matchup.
I just want somebody.
Ooh, new. I would like Knicks T-Wolves.
That is what I'm hoping for.
Because you get the Julius Randle trade dynamic.
That's all I'm hoping for.
I mean, you get Ant and Brunson going at it.
Right. And I've been saying that Ant needs to win a chip if he's going to keep being himself because I don't know. Listen, I love a good shit talker. I love a shit talker that's good at shit talking. I hate a shit talker that just is ass. Like, all right.
And we talked about it. It's being able to back up. Yeah. Like, you need that one thing. So whether it's an MVP or even like just something.
There's just been a couple antics and a couple things that he's said and done, like after certain moments that I feel like you can't do that till you win some shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I feel
you. It's certain times where the shit talking gets kind of corny because you haven't won some shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather you keep it humble in those moments, so that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. When the time does come.
Yeah. I'm not saying you can't talk your shit. Talk your shit. But there's just been certain things that he said that I can't recall directly, specifically right now. But
I think. I mean, I don't like to discredit them going to the conference finals for a second straight year, but it's like I thought Steph and them were going to get them out of here, but then Steph got hurt. You know what I mean? And I said that. I said I like the Warriors being sneaky to win it all, but he went down. It is what it is.
Yeah, it definitely fucked it all up for him.
Yeah,
they had the potential to make a nice run. Jimmy just couldn't carry it.
No, he couldn't. You gotta be done with Jimmy Butler.
You're fucking relying on depth was their downfall.
Yeah,
you knew it would be.
Yeah.
When you're relying on fucking Brandon Brzezinski to fucking give you a dub, like a random dub.
That ain't it.
You need Buddy Hill to shoot fucking 6 for 10.
Yeah, shoot fucking lights out every game and have a chance.
Not even lights out. You just need like 40 to 50% from the field, and you'll be all right.
And if he does go and he especially beats the Nuggets, that's got to be one of the craziest runs on paper.
Oh yeah, for sure.
KD.
They're calling him the legend killer. I don't like that.
KD, Booker.
Is he the legend killer?
Bron, AD, Jimmy, Steph, Jokic, Aaron Gordon. Maybe just Jokic, we say.
That's pretty crazy.
That is wild. That's wild.
I hope it happens for him. I mean, I want to see young people start developing into greatness in the league. We need some new greats to start showing their head.
Yeah.
And it seems like Tatum is on some Roman Reigns shit, where it's like,
I have leukemia.
No, it's just on some like
he's hurt.
He's the person that has emerged as like, okay, he's building the resume. Like, he got the championship, he got the Olympic.
He was corporate created, is what you're saying.
And we don't want it. He's like the perfect face, and we're just like, nah. Anybody? It's like teacher asks if somebody wants to do some shit. Like, does anybody want to pass these out? And nobody raised their hand except the most annoying kid. He's like, me. And he's like, anybody else?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
All right, Jason, come on. yes. I'm an American. Yeah, no. I mean, wish Tatum a speed recovery, but we don't fuck with you.
Yeah, it sucks to get hurt this time of year.
Yeah.
But what was it? It wasn't Achilles, was it?
It was. Damn. Yeah. I don't know, dude. They're not going to be able to pay everybody.
So he's not playing next year at all.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
And the way medicine is today.
Yeah. It'll be right. I mean, AP came back from an Achilles and ran for 2,000 yards. Oh, some crazy shit.
KD.
KD.
Tore his Achilles. He's fucking
like twice.
Still KD.
Right. It's not as bad as what it used to be.
Nah, it ain't a death sentence.
And he's not old. Like Kobe was old when he tore his.
Paul George, that shit was that wasn't even an Achilles. That was one of the craziest things I've ever
That was
seen.
just snapping his fucking leg at that gruesomely.
In an Olympic game too.
Oh my god, at the world stage. Ugh.
I don't know, like fast break, like wide open dunk. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he wasn't even like
Freak accident.
yeah, like he
Like
wasn't like ducking anybody or anything.
Like the Gordon Hayward thing was in traffic, like an alley oop in traffic.
Yeah.
Kyrie threw it on purpose
Chill. What's some spotlight?
because Gordon Hayward is a certain. Never mind.
No.
Kyrie lined him up.
I fuck with Gordon Hayward. I don't know if he won comeback player of the year ever, but he should have.
Why?
Because coming back from that injury was fucking crazy.
I don't think that. Dude, what is this? Most crazy injury award?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that.
I still think he averaged like 15 to 20 after he came back.
I don't think they got that in the league, no, in the NBA.
They have most improved.
Most
not
improved.
comeback.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, NFL, it's all injury pretty much now.
That's what they made it since DeMar Hamlin, which is
Actually,
trash.
no, Alex Smith on the low. Because Alex Smith had a bad Joe. He was about to lose his life type shit.
The back injury shit.
No, his leg on the field. You didn't see it?
Oh yeah, it was all purple and shit.
Oh my god, that shit's gross, bro. Shit's fucking disgusting.
Shit like Good Deeds, Mr. Deeds.
yeah, that's crazy.
He had the black foot.
That's crazy.
Man,
Shit.
shout out to the quarterbacks, man. I think it's time that we quarterback the fuck up out of here and throw it to the people. And
Give it to the people. Episode 19 in the books.
follow
19?
us on the gram, man. Yes, it is episode 19.
Hit us on the gram.
Find us on the gram. We are at 10.9K because you're all fucking animals.
I'm gonna
And
upload this back up to Spotify too.
we're getting back on Spotify.
We're back on Spotify.
We're subscription horn on YouTube because we're trying to get our
Our watch hours. In.
monetization finalized. And we appreciate y'all for fucking rocking with us through every second of this one and everyone in the past and everyone in the future. Episode 19. We gonna see you for 20. Peace.